I'm Gabby Lamb.
And I'm Harper-Rose Drummond.
And you're listening to Tea Time, where we talk about the nastiest, dirtiest,
naughtiest, wildest secrets.
Enjoy. I love that intro.
We can't play it too many times. We might get taken off.
Okay.
What if we just did that for the entire episode? One day we are going to do that, Lee.
I saw Jackass yesterday, so I'm really in the mood. I'm in the spirit.
Hunk is in the spirit, and our friend Rachel Wolfson was in it, so congratulations to Rachel.
She's the token woman.
Yes, the first woman, honey, shattering that fucked up ceiling. But
here's the thing that I learned about Honk is that she doesn't like Jackass.
That type of shit really stresses me out. But Honk was really generous this morning, and she just told me every single scene of the movie. So it's kind of like I was there with you.
God, you guys, it's comedy at its finest. It's peak comedy. And if you don't understand it, then honestly, you want to know what you are?
I'm afraid for you to say it.
You're lesser than.
No.
You're. I want to say a curmudgeon, but then no, there's other things.
I would want you to define curmudgeon, but just to save time, we won't do that. But you were describing some scene where there's like a spider crawling back and forth between two helmets.
Right. So
and I was recoiling from you on the couch.
Yeah. One of the scenes in Jackass. One of the scenes. There's two guys. And they put I'll tell you it again.
Thank you. Yeah, because I loved it so much the first time.
Hey guys, spoiler alert.
Hey, if you haven't seen it already, then
hey,
it just came out.
Yeah,
People
well, Lee, it's called priorities.
Hey, guess what?
Something a man would not understand.
They put plastic bubble helmets around these two guys, and they're linked between a big tube, big clear tube, and they drop a tarantula with big old fangs down the tube, and the two guys, they're sitting about our length apart.
Beautiful.
And they're blowing into the tube to try and make sure that the spider doesn't go into their helmet.
Who do you think would win if it was you and I?
Absolutely me.
I don't know, Honk.
I think me.
Honk, I feel like I have bigger lungs. You just have such a small I feel like your little lungs wouldn't be able to get that spider away.
No, I think
I'd be gusting.
No, you would be gusting.
Yeah, I would be just utterly gusting that spider into your little helmet.
So the final scene in Jackass is they strap 5 of the guys in a carousel. And they spin really, really fast, but they all have to drink milk while they're spinning.
Whole milk?
Yeah.
See, I would be.
Yeah, so they're spinning, and then they all start throwing up on themselves. And then as they're spinning really fast, a plane comes out and starts dropping bombs around them.
Jesus, spoiler with the...
Anyway, go fucking see Jackass.
Yeah.
I could talk about it this whole episode.
Here's the thing. I could describe every single scene in vivid detail. Wasn't there, haven't seen it. Rachel Wolfson, I love you and I support you. But it really does make me just violently uncomfortable. But
do you think it's funny?
I haven't seen it. I'm gonna.
But do you think Jackass the franchise is funny?
I do. When I was a teenager.
Okay. Do you think that you're too old? Do you think you're too good for it now?
I don't know. I would need to record this. Hey guys, spoiler alert. So I can cut it in before you guys say that stuff.
Okay, Lee. I don't know why we're trying to be professional now.
People are going to be upset.
Yeah.
Maybe not our audience.
No. Our audience is sitting in a stew of their own filth.
Also, I feel like with Jackass, it's not like you're spoiling anything. It's not like a movie plot.
I guess, yeah, well, it kind of is. The part of it is the surprise of it. The surprise of what they're doing.
Who hasn't seen a spider getting put on a dude's head before? Come on,
who
Lee.
hasn't seen guys?
This isn't a twist.
Who hasn't seen guys get fucking hit in the balls with hockey pucks? You know what to expect with Jackass.
Who hasn't seen an asshole in 4K just fucking blowing bubbles?
Yeah, you could see Steve-O's hemorrhoids at some point.
Okay.
That's how close they get to his asshole.
But yeah, Jackass. I grew up with Jackass.
That's the fucking funniest shit in the entire world.
Yeah, loved it. I remember my cousin showed me like the one before it, the CKY.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and CKY2K with like that like freestyle on it. Yeah, I
Bam
love that shit.
Margera, my man back then. Now he's
R.I.P.
Now he's
Not
fucking wild.
literally, but
I know.
emotionally R.I.P.
How's everybody else's weeks? I have a cold sore. What's going on with you?
Wait, what? You have
Cold
another cold. What is going on in that mouth?
Big ol'.
Dude.
Oh yeah, huh?
Every single episode, we're just gonna uncover something new.
I woke up this morning with a big old fucking honker on my lip.
A honk, Jesus.
Yeah. That's all I have to say.
Okay, cute. I made a piercing appointment for my
For what?
ear.
What are you gonna get?
For my ear. I'm getting 3 right here. 3 little studs.
I dare you to do your clit.
Yeah?
Dare you.
That's all it takes. All right, next episode, guys.
Okay, and I'll film it like Jackass style.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you'll think you're going in for your ears, but it'll be your clit.
Okay. That'll be really nice for me. I honestly, I'm going to fight you, but in like a cute way.
Okay. So you're gonna get your clit pierced. Lee's
Lee,
getting
what are you going to do?
his gooch pierced.
What's Honk going to do?
All right.
Honk, you're going to get your ankles pierced together.
I'm definitely not sure we can play this, so we kind of need to talk over it.
Here's the thing. See, I'm in a tough spot.
Yeah,
'cause-
why?
So Gabby is like a little kid in an elevator just pressing all the buttons to annoy me right now. But then at the same time, Lee wants her to stop. And so then I want her to keep going. So I just feel very conflicted.
Lee, it'll be fine. They don't care.
Lee, honestly, I think it'll be
Okay.
cute. I think it'll be cute.
It looks like I do have poop on my sleeve. And knowing myself.
And knowing you, that's honestly... Okay, so we're all getting E. coli or whatever the fuck. Wait, what is it? No.
What?
It's not E. coli.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't that something with spinach?
But no, E. coli is like, well, yeah, but it is, you know. It's like a thing that's spread by.
Okay, that was the best description. We are all legally scientists.
You know what it is.
I thought E.
It
coli was,
gets-
I can't tell if it was from poop or spinach or maybe like a little hybrid of
I
both.
believe it's from both.
Okay, gag.
Yeah, I believe it's from both.
Okay.
So if you eat spinach or poop, guess what? You're getting the same disease.
Okay.
Hot start today, you guys.
Honestly, I'm here for it.
Yeah, I ate a donut, over caffeinated.
Lee, you didn't eat the fucking donut.
I eat after.
Okay.
I was
Now the whole energy's off.
I wasn't.
All right,
ready.
everyone. Lee just ruined the energy for today because he
Okay,
didn't
here's the
fucking
thing.
munch the donut.
Yeah, I have a good idea. Let's take the donut and just smash it.
No, okay, Honk's in Jackass mode. You're trying to fucking like shit on the donut and then like throw it against the wall
Yeah,
and see
yeah,
how
yeah.
sticky it is.
All right,
I'm
Lee, when
done.
you're turned around, guess what?
What?
Here comes the donut,
Oh, good.
but in your butthole.
Okay.
Okay, no, not that laugh. Not. I do have to say though,
Yeah.
I have never, and I've lived with you for like what, like over 2 years now, and I
Mhm.
have never seen you as happy as you were this morning recounting the movie Jackass to me.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. Sometimes when I'm bored, I'll go and I'll watch like YouTube videos of Jackass, old episodes. The
No.
one where the big hand comes out and just fucking hits someone.
No, Lee, earmuffs, Lee.
Yeah,
Earmuffs.
Lee, it's 1990 fucking 9. Better put them earmuffs on.
So for those of you that are just listening instead of watching, Lee is now profusely crying in the
He's
fetal
crying.
position
Yeah,
right now,
like,
and he's
please
sweating
no more spoilers.
and shitting and pissing.
Yes. And for some reason coming.
And now he just left the room. He's so distraught.
So
So Lee just, all right, now we've gone rogue.
So today's episode.
Oh, whoa. Okay, wow, he really is getting the donuts. Lee, we're not going to force you to eat them.
Okay, but much to Lee's surprise, there are tacks inside of the donuts.
I can't.
Meow, wow, wow.
I was trying to think, like, what brings me that much joy? And then I was kind of like struggling, and I was like, I guess I do get like really fucking excited for, I YouTube like whale videos, like
Yeah,
a
you
whale,
do.
like, and that's kind of like equally sad in like a different way.
It is, but it's not peak humor.
No, it's not. I'm not like fucking like hissing and giggling looking at the whales.
When I was little, I remember we were at my neighbor's house and I was like, this would be a really fun idea if we got a bunch of Play-Doh and stuck nails in the Play-Doh with like the sharp part sticking out and put it on top of the ceiling fan and then turn the ceiling fan on.
That's like
and
that's
so
hideous. Gabby.
So I did that with my friends and God, that fucking Play-Doh with the nails went flying.
God, okay.
Turn it on high ceiling fan and we all just duck and cover.
Okay, so you saw like the prank scene in The Parent Trap and then you just wanted to like really
what was the prank scene in
Oh my God, they like put shit on the ceiling fan. I think they put like feathers on the ceiling fan.
Okay, honestly, probably then. That's where I got it from. I loved that movie.
There was a kid, I lived in a cul-de-sac, or I grew up in a neighborhood that had a cul-de-sac, and there was this like fucking asshole that was always so mean to my brother. And in North Carolina, it snowed one year. And so my dog had just peed in the snow, and this guy was being a fucking bitch to Eli. And so I got like a couple pee balls from the dogs. And then I got his little sister. So it's not only just that you're getting hit in the face with pee, which he fucking was. Yeah. I got great aim. It's also that I got his own fucking blood. I made his bloodline fucking turn against him and got him right in the fucking face. Full of pee. Fresh pee. Oh, yeah.
Meow,
wow, wow. Maybe I do like Jackass then. Okay.
Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville. God. Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville, and this is the human centipede. God, fuck, it's so funny. All right. Well, might as well get started with today's episode.
What if Lee and I just fell asleep? Okay.
Today's episode is worst dates, which we've done before, but it's always fun to bring these ones back.
Did we do worst dates?
I did it solo.
You did it solo? Okay.
By myself, in the yesteryears. But it's always a fun subject because bad date stories are
never gets
endless.
old.
Yeah, we got a lot of them, so I don't know if we'll get through all of them today. I'm sure we won't. I'd say let's just get the fuck into it. We don't need to waste time.
Go. Well, first, Gab, do you have a worst date that comes to your mind?
I've never had a terrible date because I am literally
dissociating at all times.
Perfect. I am.
I don't know if that.
Well, no, because I am, and so it's just like I've never had a bad date.
You know what this is screaming to me?
Yeah,
it screams that you were someone's worst date. So it's like you're like I was having a blast, but it's like you're probably talking about your hemorrhoids, like while they're trying to eat their pad thai or something.
No. I'm very conservative on dates. I'm very like mysterious, and like I do the little laughs of like, yeah. I've never been on a bad date.
Okay, so
men are lucky to go on dates with me.
Well, that part is true, but I really doubt that you could like not talk about hemorrhoids or like incest for a whole hour or two.
No.
Yeah.
I've never had a bad date.
Honk, that's a literal lie.
So here's where I want to start today. Well, you know what? We'll start here, okay? We'll ease into it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll ease into it. I didn't ask you if you guys have had bad dates, but honestly, by the looks of both of you, I know that you have, so I'm going to keep it moving. All right, here we go. Wow. Yeah. Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville, and welcome to Bad Dates. Okay. This one is called Nervous Toot. One time I was on my way. I love opening up with a shit story. One time I was on my way to my boyfriend's house to hang out, and I was so excited / nervous. It was very early on in the relationship. When I get nervous, I always have some bad toots. I got all my toots out. Stop saying toot. I got all my toots out before going in his place, so I was good to go, or so I thought. He starts going down on me and suddenly stops.
Oh, God.
He so sweetly says, "Hey, I think you have something in your ass." I run into the bathroom and yup, I sharted. I am screeching from embarrassment. I clean myself up and walk back into the room shamefully. Luckily, he's an absolute prince and we just laughed about it. Still together 4 years later.
Okay, that's actually fucking cute.
Okay, so he's a real one.
Yeah, he is.
Or He's into scat play and he should run for the hills. But if he was in a scat play, he would have been like, yummy, yummy.
Yeah, he wouldn't have told her. He would have just started slurping.
Yeah, he would have been like, oh, I've got a little extra treaty, a little meaty treaty.
Charlie and your chocolate factory. But
okay.
There was just poop in her butt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Gorgeous.
Kind of like a little schmear.
Did that spike any memories for you guys? Ever been caught sharding?
No.
No.
Interesting.
I'm waiting for something with piss play to come up.
Let's see. We got 3 more emails just as I was sitting here. So
okay, damn.
Okay. There we go. Hey honks, love the podcast. Okay, so I got a terrible first date story that happened to me when I lived in San Diego. Although I have continued to have terrible dates after moving from there to LA, but I digress. I was at a friend's going away get together at a bar in Normal Heights. I love Normal Heights, really fun. That's where my mom lives. My feet were starting to hurt, so I snagged a seat at the bar next to a random guy. Random guy started talking to me and also happened to be very attractive. He told me that he was a contractor and had his own business. As we kept talking, he started showing me pics of the before and afters of his house that he had recently bought and renovated. I was slightly impressed. The conversation was good and he was cute, so we swapped numbers before I left the bar to go home. After I got home, he sent a text asking if I wanted to go out the next night. I was like, okay, he's showing initiative and interest, which is rare in the dating cesspool. So I agreed to go out with him. The next day, he texted me suggesting that we meet at his place and then go to a bar nearby for a drink. Before y'all say anything, I know you're not supposed to go to the person's place for a date, and I never would have if we hadn't had the long chat about his house remodeled and his business the night before. I don't know. I somehow felt comfortable and not sketched out to meet at his place because of that first convo. Never again. Red flag. So I get to his place and he gives me a tour. It's nice and the conversation is good. He pours us a glass of wine and everything was fine. No weird vibes. Trust me, I was waiting for the catch. This is too good to be true. He mentioned that he grew up with 3 sisters and therefore knew how to treat a woman. Okay? Red flag. I mean, that is a red flag. So after a couple glasses of wine, we head to a spot down the street and have a few more drinks. Then he said we could part ways from there or have a nightcap at his place. I was having a good time with him, so I agreed to the latter. We get back to his place and go up to his rooftop. He brings us drinks. He had music playing and his outdoor fireplace going. It was then that I got a little ick. We start talking and then he leans in to kiss and we start making out, like a lot. Then he suggested we go to his room because it was chilly outside. I said, okay, and that I was fine with the making out, but was not going to have sex with him. I said that clearly. So we make out on his bed, and then somehow the man who Houdini'd out of his clothes and was fully naked, I still had my clothes on. We are kissing when he's suddenly over me, and then he comes in with his hands around my neck. Yes, the man started choking me. Like this was like the choking move you would do with a partner you had been with for a while, not a first fucking date. I'm not opposed to choking, but we need to have a chat about it. There was no preface to the choke, just slowly, firmly pressing his hands around my neck. I got startled, realizing what was happening and also seeing how muscular his arms were. I don't remember what I said, but I jumped up, grabbed my shoes and purse, and ran out of the house to my car and left. I never heard from him or saw him again. I was mostly bummed out about the jacket I had left behind in my haste to leave. It was a cute one, R.I.P. My friend thinks he fucked my jacket after I left and thus nicknamed him Jacket Fucker. I guess we'll never know.
Okay, no, we do know he did straight up fuck that jacket.
He did. That was a long story.
Yeah, but that was good. The payoff was good.
Yeah, it was a good.
Jesus.
What would you do if that happened to you?
Play dead.
Really? If somebody came in choking you like that?
No, if someone came in, I had a similar experience one time. I mean, it wasn't a date. It was definitely like it was a hookup thing, but he started doing some wild shit and I just straight up just ran out. Because you don't know if they're going to like fucking do something, you know.
Yeah, that is a scary thing to do.
You have to pay attention to how people act. And this goes like sexually, emotionally, whatever. How people act in like on the very first date, even in the very first month of dating.
Yeah.
that's them on their best behavior. So if
Yeah.
they're coming at you with this, what the fuck are they going to do a year in, 6 months
Yeah.
down the line?
Also, not him getting completely naked while you're fully clothed and choking you.
No, that's bizarre. You're like an aggressive big ass baby.
Yeah,
Get
you
the
are.
fuck
Yeah,
away.
that's so weird. So weird. It's so weird.
No.
Have you ever been gone at with the choke, Gabby? I feel like it's popular. It's probably a lot of dudes like see it in porn and like
No.
go for it.
I mean, like I've done it lightly in sex, but I've never been like been pressed firmly and softly. That's like if you're using both hands, that's some
Both
like real.
hands. That's really. Also, him being like, I have a bunch of sisters. Okay, well, are they fucking wrestlers? Are they
Yeah.
MMA fighters?
That's so
They
funny.
didn't fucking tell you not to
Yeah.
fucking like bear hold a fucking girl.
He fucking choked them all out.
Yeah.
Okay.
He probably grew up like wrestling his sisters. He's like, I know how to handle you, bitch. It's like, okay, save that for
Yeah,
your fucking
right.
sisters.
Yeah, they are. They're all fucking wrestlers.
Fucking menace.
God, that's funny as fuck. Fuck you. That's funny. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Writing to tell you about a horrible date I experienced in my 20s. I met a guy online and we met up for a date. We ate at AppleBJs and decided to go see a movie. Okay, first red flag.
What do you mean?
AppleBJs?
Yeah. Applebee's?
Baby back ribs.
Okay, you deserve
Yeah.
to be fucking choked.
Okay.
You deserve to be choked. Okay.
Here's the thing. You deserve to have sharp play because Applebee's is a fucking national treasure.
Shart play.
Shart.
Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville, and this is Shart Play. Okay. We left in. Okay, so they leave Applebee's to go see a movie. We left my car at the restaurant and took his. While watching the movie, he kissed me and got a bit handsy, but no biggie, as I liked him so far. We left, and he parked in the parking lot of an out-of-business Toys R Us. We started making out, and he pulled out his dick. I stated that I didn't want to go that far. He claimed he had been told he had a perfect-sized dick for blowjobs.
Oh.
Literally smallest I've ever seen. Crazy.
So perfect.
Yeah. Don't even feel it. I again said no. I wanted to get to know him first. He proceeded to get very angry and said I was trying to trap him and he didn't want a relationship. Oh my God.
What a fucking freak.
He admitted that he was annoyed I didn't offer to pay for dinner. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
At
Fuck
fucking
you.
Applebee's?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Stick a rib up your ass.
He then told me to get out of the car. Mind you, I'm in a dress, shitty shoes, and it's raining. I was in shock as he refused to drive me almost 2 miles to my car. I got out and snidely thanked him for dinner. You shouldn't have.
No.
He took off and I started walking to my car barefoot. Luckily, it had stopped raining. I was tearing up as I walked, and then I started laughing. It was so unbelievable. Felt like a movie or something. One of my worst dates ever. Dude.
Okay. That's fucking insane. Also, I love how like the guys that are gonna write in are gonna be like, man, I had the worst day. She didn't watch the big game. And then all the girls are gonna be like, I almost was raped. That's fucking disgusting.
And what is so bad about this is that these like men walk amongst us.
Yes.
That is somebody's fucking son. He
Also-
pulls out his dick in the car.
It's the perfect size for BJ's.
Yeah, and once you say no, he says that you're trying to trap him. What a delusional fuck.
Go fuck your own little chode. I am so fucking annoyed. I want this person to write us back in, send us his number, and we're gonna fucking prank call him. Honestly, every day for a year. But I am honestly pissed.
This guy needs to be in prison.
Also, in the Toys R Us parking lot, it's raining. She gets out, like
tells you to walk to your fucking car.
Also, let's. There's so much to address. It's like hard for me to even channel this anger because it's like fucking. I'm buzzing right now. But I hate when guys are like, and you didn't even offer to pay.
I was just rereading that. He didn't offer to pay for dinner.
No, because do you
fucker.
want to know how much it costs to fucking put this fucking face on, bitch? More than fucking dinner. So fuck off.
Fuck off. What
Shut
a piece
the fuck up.
Honestly, though, thank God you found that out right away.
Exactly. People tell you who the fuck they are with their fucking actions. Right the fuck away. So he honestly did you a favor, but Jesus.
That's so. Ew.
He belongs in a fucking cage.
He really does.
He thought he bought a blowjob with Applebee's.
That's what he
and with
thought.
Applebee's.
Yeah.
And I'm someone that stands Applebee's. You're not getting even a fucking hand job off that.
Oh God.
Chili's, maybe.
Yeah, no.
Maybe.
No.
Olive Garden.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Applebee's, no. You can't even hold my hand for Applebee's, you stupid fuck.
God damn it. What a piece of shit.
Yeah, Cheesecake Factory, you can fuck me in the ass, but...
Oh, 100%. Fuck me in the ass.
Yeah, literally, I'll do anal for cheesecake, but...
yeah. Cheesecake Factory's pretty good.
Yeah, huge menu.
Huge menu.
Huge menu.
Applebee's.
Applebee's.
You know what? I haven't eaten there in a while. Is it good? What about the Sizzler?
Sizzler.
Here's
Hand
one
job.
thing.
What?
I will get fucked in the ass for Waffle House.
Oh, God, yeah. I'll get DP'd for Waffle House.
$8? Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're going to buy me a Waffle House, you fuck me in the ass. Hey, you want to buy me some Waffle House? Those are my ass cheeks. Those are my ass cheeks.
I'm sure a staggering amount of people want to now. But I hope everyone, took a fucking pen and paper out and made a fucking note. Applebee's does not equal head.
Yeah, what is that?
What do you think?
Spreading,
What do you think?
Spreading the ass cheeks.
Yeah, and then the
that's
tongue.
the penis.
Oh.
No, that's the penis.
Oh,
I thought you were gonna get warmed up with a tongue or something, but
no,
okay.
I'm going.
I thought it was air escaping from your asshole.
Well,
when you
knowing
opened it.
Gabby, it is that as well.
Wow. Hey, I am Johnny Knoxville, and this is the Applebee's
anal.
Applebee's anal. Yeah, this is the Waffle House.
Oh,
All right.
God. Also, but here's the thing. I hear that, and I know we just went pretty dark, but on the bright side, the confidence on that king to just fucking say whatever's coming into that little pea-sized brain of his.
Imagine having that much confidence.
You're not gonna suck my hog. No.
If women were like that, if we had that much confidence, we would literally be unstoppable.
Could you imagine if you just were in a guy's car and you put your fucking leg up and you're like, hey, I have a fucking juicer down here.
Hey.
Get to munching, big boy.
Hey, it's not gonna lick itself, man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Okay, next date I go on, you guys, I'm going to do this. I'm going to report back to you. I'm going to kind of
really
go
funny.
in character and I'm going to fucking...
Yeah, at the end of the night, you guys have a nice dinner and you're like, all right.
I'll be like,
Yeah.
who's going to fucking lick it? I'm going to burp just like
juicy. Yeah.
Not gonna lie, a lot of guys would be very into that.
that. Well, we'll fucking see.
That's the difference.
Yikes.
Guys want that to happen, and
Even the burp? Because I'm going to fucking burp.
especially the burp.
What about the shart?
Yeah, because that
What if
also...
you shart while you do it?
Yeah, what...
Yeah,
burp, shart...
Not all men, I guess. Not all men.
Okay, hashtag it.
Moving on.
Yeah, next.
I'm gonna eat this pussy boy. All right. So it's most definitely not the worst, but it was pretty weird and it always sticks out in my mind. I was in the Caribbean and I went on a Tinder date.
Oh.
I'd pre-drank a little, as one must do before agreeing to any Tinder date. He picks me up and we go to the bar. Shortly after, I noticed him doing this weird quick movement where he scooped the inside corner of his eye with his finger, like where the sleep gunk sits in the morning, and lick it.
That reminds me of your cousin and his dandruff.
Yep. Yeah.
Some things you just don't need to
We just
eat.
outed my cousin. We didn't tell who it was on last episode, but we'll tell the world that was my cousin.
Oh, my bad.
My cousin's the booger eater. Okay. I'm like, ew. That was a bit gross for the public domain, but didn't flinch. He does it again 5 minutes later, then proceeds to do it multiple times. A few whiskeys deep. I'm like, okay, fuck it. I'm asking him. He's like, oh, don't worry. He goes, oh, don't worry about it. It's a religious thing. The guy is Israeli, so I'm going with Jewish. Of course, the second he goes to the bathroom, I'm Googling Jewish tradition, scooping eyeball gunk and licking it. Weirdly, got no results from my search. So I call him out on it because he does it again and is really bothering me. And he's like, oh, it's because I'm a diamond dealer. What? That's the story.
Honestly,
What the fuck?
that is just kind of a mind fuck, which is also kind of something fun. Maybe he was doing a character too. I don't know. But
Ew, dude, the gunk in the corner of your eyes and eating it.
maybe
I
it's
just
like
scraped
some
my cold
OCD
sore.
shit.
That's so fucking weird.
Ugh.
Also, it's because of my religion, and then I'm a diamond dealer.
That's so funny. Next time you do something really weird, oh, it's because I'm a taxidermist. Like you just say something really out there.
Dodged a bullet with that one.
Yeah.
I've never dated anybody that's openly had any like weird bodily fluid things. I'm that one.
Yeah, you are that one. But it's interesting though, because it's like, you know how certain things repulse certain people? Like, okay, obviously she has every right to be, that's who the fuck's going around eating their eye gunk. But what if, I'm sure he's gone on a date with someone and a girl was just simply enchanted
with
the gunk.
I don't see any
thing wrong with it,
place, or I don't see where that's a reality at all.
Well, okay, Lee, but what if you were on a date with a super hot girl and she was picking the gunk out of her eyes
and munching it?
What would you do?
Her little eye dust.
I'm afraid that my fucking
eye
pussy
croutons
is showing.
No,
it's not.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not. It's not. I promise.
Lee, here. Let's just.
Lee, I'm afraid that my big fat fucking flappers.
She wishes her
out.
fucking pussy was out.
Okay.
So you're on a date with a really like a
hot
fucking total
girl.
smoke show.
If it was a total smoke show, then probably yeah. If it
not
was, if it was like a,
you would be down with her. You would be down with her eating her little eye boogies.
Depends. It depends how hot.
Hot.
No, we're talking. We're talking like coming just from looking.
We're
at
talking
her.
Sydney
like
Sweeney, Adriana Lima hot.
Mm-hmm.
Then eat both eyes every 2
Boogers.
minutes.
Isn't that fascinating? How like men can just be like, well, okay, and then we're like, nah.
If I was on a date with Brad Pitt and he was doing that, I'd be like, I can't.
Well, old Brad Pitt or young Brad Pitt?
Both. He's hot either way.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I would be more okay with old Brad Pitt than young Brad Pitt.
Would you? All right, you guys are all fucked up. All right, we have another one. Moving on.
Do we?
Yeah. God, I don't know. That donut really put me in a fucking headspace.
Okay.
You've been mad at us today.
I have not been.
I'm
Honk has
upset about
toxic
it.
energy because she just wants everyone to be doing Jackass stunts right now. We're not fucking doing that.
That's true.
Gabby would
I
be
want to be watching Jackass
Gabby
right now.
wishes this apartment was filled with tarantulas. And honestly, knowing Lee, they're probably in your bedroom. So
Oh God. Yeah, if you were sitting in this chair and it just fucking blew up and you hit the ceiling.
you would love it if like we sat down and there was like dildos with like nails on it or something. You'd be like, oh, Lee, what a gag. And so
Yeah.
and then I would block both of you.
Start punching each other in the face.
Yeah. We just fucking, Oh God, that would be so
Fair.
funny.
Thank you.
Okay, not you burping after saying that. Now I'm getting pissed. No, that would be so funny. Belch.
Yeah, if Lee was like, I gotta take a second, and he just went and shit and then came back out and was like, I got shit all over the bathroom. Oh my God, the laughs.
Oh, wait, that reminds me. Oh my God. One time I saw like, do you guys know who Paul Rudd is? Or
Yes.
no, not Paul Rudd, Paul Rust. Paul Rust.
No.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. So he's this dude, whatever. He's an actor and writer. So he was doing a one-man show at UCB, and it was all about how he used to be in college and whatnot. And he fucking, for a play, he rubbed a bucket of his own shit that he saved up for 3 days all over himself, and then did like an hour-long play covered in his own shit.
Why? Why did he do that?
And his current wife met him in college.
Why did he do that?
I wish I could remember.
Why did he do that?
I don't know. Because he's like one of those really big, like artsy guys. It was a 12-act play or some shit.
Did people know?
The thing I saw was 12-act.
Did people know that he was covered in his own shit?
Yes, because you can fucking smell it. He saved up his own shit, his own feces, if you will, which Paul Rust did, and for 3 days, and then brought that out on stage. And he goes, "Ladies and gents,
bitch, no."
Yeah, dude.
The confidence of some men. I don't get it.
Yesterday, well, when I saw Jackass, they came out with like 5 gallons of pig cum. Spoiler alert, Lee.
Yeah, spoiler alert, for real. People are going to get upset. This is a brand new movie.
Cum. So they have pig cum. And Chris Pontius, this isn't even a bit, okay? I'm not spoiling the thing, but Chris Pontius just like picks up a cup and drinks it. And he's like, I've had worse cum.
This is totally a spoiler.
Okay,
What?
Lee's.
Yeah.
So
Lee's actually crying.
I just want. Well, and I am
It's
too.
been out for like a day. The
No,
movie's been out
Lee,
for like
come
a day.
on,
Lee. Who
Lee.
gives a fuck?
All right, Lee. Lee's
Do you
about
think
to-
anybody's gonna write in and be like, "God damn it, she
I
ruined
do.
Jackass"?
It's gonna be Lee on a 15 burner
It
account.
will be Lee on 15 burner
Excuse
accounts.
me, I really wanted to see the pig come for the first time, Gabrielle.
It's like, okay. God. Here's the thing. Lee and I are both crying. I'm crying that I have to hear this yet again. Lee's crying because he's like,
I really want to experience the fresh pig cum, and now it's gonna be.
spoiled.
You spoiled the cum, Gabrielle.
it's like, okay, stop calling her Gabrielle.
Oh,
All right.
excuse me.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna call this episode the Jackass spoiler episode, okay?
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna
then
put a
people-
warning up front.
So then people will know.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I love this one, short but sweet. One time I asked a guy if he could smell my period, and he freaked out so bad he started crying.
Sorry. I'm sorry. That's fucking
Then
funny.
I asked him to leave. That's it.
And that's a first date.
It's so fucking funny.
Oh, I'm just like,
He freaked out so bad he started crying.
he started crying.
Imagine that scenario. Like, I wish you gave more of a background of like who this guy was or what you were doing.
I wish he sent in a picture. I am dying.
Imagine hanging out with the guy for the first time. And
But also, I presume that's on a first date.
yeah, I guess you wouldn't ask somebody on the
What a-
first date.
Like, you're kind of a fucking nasty freak bitch, but I like it.
Yeah,
That's cool.
that's so funny.
That's fucking, yeah, that's mad cool. That's so,
He freaked out so bad he started crying. What if he didn't until that moment didn't know that women had periods and it just like it hurt
he's
him?
probably like, you're bleeding? Oh my God. He like goes to the police.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Dude.
I love the name of this. That email is called Period Tears.
Period tears. That's iconic.
It is iconic.
I'm honestly, this episode is just giving me a bunch of ideas.
There's all kinds of things. Wow. Okay. So ding 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 ding.
more.
Okay. My worst date ever, homo edition. Love it.
Love.
Hi. It's a pleasure to listen to you every week and cackle at these heinous stories. Although I've had a ton of shitty dates over the years, I still physically cringe when I think about this one. It may not technically have been a date, but I'm gay and we do things a little differently than the heteros. I was out one night drinking and decided to troll Grindr and find a cutie to have a nightcap with. I wound up chatting with this really cute guy and we decided to meet up and drink some more. We met on some street corner and thankfully he looked just like his pictures, so I was game. I'm more of a clean-cut appearing guy who's attracted to hood nudes. It's okay, I'm black. So one thing leads to another. We make out and suck each other's dicks in an alleyway. It was really hot and he had the most beautiful penis I've ever seen. I invite him back to my place to smoke and bang, and he agrees. We get high and cozy and get ready to do the booty when he gets a phone call from a friend. I can hear this chick going off like crazy on the phone. He then asks me if his friend can come over really quickly because she needs help. I reluctantly agree. Oh, fuck. His friend comes over and tells us that she had been out partying and some bitch had stolen her phone. She was tracking the phone and wanted my guy to go with her to find it and confront whoever had it. The dude convinces me to go and ride with promises. Okay, wait, hold on. The dude convinces me to go and ride with promises of the most bomb dick I've ever had when we got back. I agree because I was much younger and dick was everything to me back then. The next few hours, we are driving around New Orleans trying to track down this mysterious missing phone. Keep in mind that I don't know these people. They could have done anything to me, but YOLO, I guess. We finally track the phone to a house around 6 a.m. These two get out of the car and start banging on the door outside of this random house. A lot of people have guns in New Orleans, so I decide to stay in the car because I'm not about that life. Finally, a girl and a huge dude emerge ready for war. I get it because it's 6 a.m. and two gays are banging on their door. The next thing I know, blows are being thrown, wigs are flying, chaos and pandemonium ensue on the front lawn. I'm in the car watching and questioning my stupid decisions. The dick better be worth all of this. Eventually they stop, jump back in the car, and we speed away. Sis never got her phone back, and we still don't know if those people actually stole it. My guy and I get back to my place around 9 a.m. and we see Sis off. The adrenaline wears away and I'm ready to get down to business, finally. We get to work and maybe 3 thrusts in, I realize something is very wrong. I don't know if it was the nerves or the elapsed time from the start of the night, but I have unleashed Bedlam, Bedlam. What is that?
Bedlam.
Bedlam?
Yeah.
Is that shit?
It's like an aggressive scene. It's a lot.
I'm afraid. What is happening?
It's shit. Okay, so I have unleashed Bedlam all over this man's dick. Yeah, all of that only for me to paint a Picasso on my butt buddy.
Oh.
I was so pissed and mortified. I tried to hit him up later, but got left unread. What a pity. Being gay is a curse. That was a fucking roller coaster.
That was.
What the fuck?
Wow.
That was literally like the plot of The Hangover.
Honestly, I hope someone from A24 is listening and they need to turn that into a fucking script. That was amazing.
It was so bad. That was
oh my God. You fucking go through all this terror just to get back and then you fucking... Oh, Lord.
It's so bad.
Here's the thing,
and then you shit all over him?
If I shit on someone's fucking dick, I don't think I would reach back out to them.
You don't think?
I would just go...
You just move on.
I would go, wow, I'm going to just hit delete, like a mental delete on that one and just keep it moving. I wouldn't go, well, you know what? Maybe he was trying to let me have like a redemption arc.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, your story is ending.
Yeah, not with that Bedlam.
I'm loving the vocab we're learning on the show.
That is a fucking wild story. All that for this guy, and then you shit all over his dick.
But it sounds like you hooked up with someone that's a good friend. That's like honestly the main takeaway.
Yeah.
He had good character.
Bedlam, a scene of uproar and confusion.
Y'all heard it here first and second.
It honestly sounds like some Jackass shit.
Okay.
Okay.
I cannot.
Best worst dates. Hey honeys, big fan here. Okay, blah blah blah. Hey honeys, big fan here. I was in a relationship for 5 years. He was an alcoholic. I started dating him when I was 16 and he was 21. The fuck, right? But that's another story. We broke up. It was pretty messy because I ended up getting involved with one of our mutual friends. He wasn't faithful at all the whole time, so don't get your panties in a bunch. Okay,
girl. Don't come for us, honey. Don't fucking honk our fucking tits.
I know.
Jesus.
Y'all who think you're holier than thou and cheaters should do better, well, fuck off. Girl.
Okay, girl.
Why are you coming for us?
Yeah.
Wait, what's happening?
She's fucking coming for our
Lee,
fucking
were
tits.
you fucking
Lee was fucking
disassociating?
on Grinder, and I need you to
Lee is
fucking
on
tune back
Grindr.
in.
I tuned into what?
Okay, she's trying
She's
to fucking
coming for
fight us.
Yeah, she's saying that.
She's
okay.
like, yeah, I fucking... Okay.
I cheat, fuck you.
Yeah, I guess.
She hooked up with his friend, and she's
That's
like,
so
well,
funny.
he wasn't perfect. And if you think... you like,
Y'all who think you're holier than thou and then thou... Okay, and hold on.
She's trying to get ahead of people coming for her.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
well, girl, Gabby and I are sensitive today, so honey, we took that as you
Y'all
come for
who
us.
think you're holier than now and cheaters should do better, well, fuck off. Fuck me.
Okay, stay cheating, sis. It's
Okay,
fine.
stay-
Jesus.
God, queen. But the story I want to tell you is the very first date I went on with this friend. Okay, so your boyfriend, your
boyfriend's
friend. Okay.
Yeah.
The sexual tension between me and his friend, it was always too hot to handle. We worked in the cafe together, and it was like we couldn't keep our eyes off each other the whole fucking time. He wasn't shy about telling me how fat my ass looked in my pants and how he would like to take a bite out of it.
Man has a way with words.
Oh, yeah. He took me out for a nice dinner and then went back to a hotel. We literally fucked all night. We are both Scorpios.
Okay.
And had been left to dry in the sexual area for too many years. Didn't you have a boyfriend?
Well, when people cheat, everyone likes to villainize the cheater, but usually you're cheating because you're not really getting what you need.
Okay, well, I don't need a fucking psychological report right now.
Well,
so.
I am a scientist, so I'm happy to be here. Any other questions?
Okay, so they fuck all night long. Wow. This one night made up for all of the bad sexual experiences I've had, minus the rape. But that's all.
Jesus, girl.
Hey, from someone who's had a rape-a-roni to another, I get you, girl. Those can really be a bummer.
But that's also, yeah, huh? We've all been there, queen. Okay, so this didn't cancel out the rape. So what she's saying is like everything else has been really shitty, but this was really good, but still not enough to cancel out the rape.
She's coming out even, just minus one rape.
Minus the rape. Okay.
Yeah.
But that's another story. LOL, am I right?
You're not wrong.
And then she said, ha ha.
Okay, whoever wrote this is fun.
There was spitting, slapping, biting, screaming. We fucked the shit out of that bed. Okay,
Damn.
don't say you fucked the shit out of that bed because now I'm thinking that you're fucking the bed and he's fucking the bed.
They're just both dry humping the
Yeah, they're
bed,
both- yeah.
looking at each other like little fucking rabbits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He stuck his dick in the mattress. Okay.
You're fucking rubbing the pillows
So
on your
yeah, you fucked the shit out of that bed. And I'm pretty sure we might have damaged part of the headboard. I cannot count how many orgasms we both had. Huh. But I remember
Girl, you're crazy.
Hey, girl, but I remember feeling very dehydrated the next day. It's because she came out all of her fucking
Yeah.
She came out
He
everything.
cleaned out your juice hole.
Yeah, he did. Needless to say, found my life PIC, partner in crime. We made it official after a month of fucking the shit out of each other.
Okay.
Got together in 2009. He asked me to marry him in 2013 at EDC, high as fuck on Molly, meth, acid, and DMT.
Tight.
It's giving wow. What is it? Pam and Tommy.
Yeah, it sure is. Who knows what else was in the cocktail of pills and things we were smoking at that festival. I told him to ask me again when we weren't on a head full of drugs. And he did. We've been married since. We've been married since 2018. Thanks for reading my story. I'm not super good with details. It was a
Yes, you are.
Yeah, you really are. It was the nastiest and hottest night of my life. And I didn't do shit to describe it well, LOL. But peace out, bitches.
I want you to come slap my ass. Okay.
What?
That was I feel like I just did DMT listening to that.
So you opened up cussing us out, telling us to fucking...
You're like, I'm not a bad person, you fucking cunt. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, fuck you, bitches. Also,
you fucking holier than now, cunt. I'm like, oh.
So I fucked my boyfriend's best friend. We fucked, we screamed, we spit, we shat, we came. I was dehydrated. We fucked the bed.
This is supposed to be worst dates, and you're telling us about the best sex you've ever had.
It's best or worst.
Oh, I didn't know it was best or okay. I was getting so confused. I'm like, you're just like cursing us out and flexing on us. I'm like,
No, it's best.
okay.
It's best or worst.
Also, fucking.
I didn't know it
I
was
think,
best.
and I think the worst part in that best date was the rape.
So did
So
one of
she
those
really-
guys rape her?
No. That was a previous rape. Previous guy.
She's just like, hey, I've had a rape.
I've had a rape.
It was a bummer. This was the opposite of the bummer.
Yeah, exactly.
Opposite end of the spectrum.
Opposite end. Yeah.
That's
Isn't that
what
kind
she
of
said,
fun? Yeah.
Yeah. Peace out, bitches.
Bye, girl.
Bye, girl. That is
Obsessed with you.
fucking funny.
She's funny.
Also, not him proposing to you high as fuck on Molly, meth, acid, and DMT.
Yeah, at EDC.
And what's wrong with me that I love that?
But also, I mean, good for you guys for that happened fast.
Yeah. But it's been lasting a long ass time.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's what it takes. Since you asked for some bad escort stories, we didn't, but for worse.
We did.
Oh, okay, Lee.
Because of the escort guy, the guy that wrote in about his guilty pleasure was escorts.
Okay, gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay. Since you asked for some bad escort stories, then I'm so sorry to this guy that I just said that to. I hope you forgive me. For worst dates, here's a couple of them. One time, I had just finished seeing a woman at her apartment and was getting dressed while she was in the bathroom. As I was all set to leave, the woman stopped me and said she had accidentally double booked. And someone else was coming over to see her right that second. She explained that I couldn't leave because this guy was like right outside. So she made me hide in the bathroom and told me to be quiet. I did as I told her I didn't want to make a scene, and I waited in the bathroom. The bathroom was right by the front door, so I could hear her very clearly as she met the new guy who came in and brought him to her room. Mercifully, a few minutes later, she came back to get me and smuggled me out of her apartment without the other guy noticing. I never saw her again.
Spicy.
I think this might be the same guy that wrote in the prostitute stories.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, because we've got some more.
Because we wanted details of some of
I'm
his
not mad at it.
experiences.
That's a wild story. So the second story is a little more graphic. So I'm sorry in advance. Please don't be sorry. I was in my mid-20s and I was meeting up with a woman who was probably in her early 40s. She welcomed me into her hotel room and she seemed pretty cool. Before we got into it, she asked me what I liked. And I told her I like more dominant women. She said, "Oh, really? Do you like this?" And then she grabbed my dick and yanked on it hard. It was so painful that I couldn't help myself from screaming.
I'm sorry.
We moved past it. And as soon as I went to put the condom on, I noticed something peculiar. My dick was bleeding. At this point, the woman got frantic and got me a bunch of toilet paper to sop up the blood and told me to wash off in the bathroom.
Oh!
Once I cleaned up and the blood flow stopped, I said it was all good and that I was ready to go. I put on a new condom and we tried to get into it.
Oh, ready to go, like ready to keep fucking.
Yeah, no, they haven't even fucked yet. But
Oh.
once I had a boner, I just started bleeding again. She was pretty over it at that point and decided to call it off from there. So I cleaned up and left. When I got home, I immediately went to the bathroom to check if I was still bleeding. Not only was I still bleeding, but my boxers looked like a damn murder scene. I didn't go to the hospital or a doctor because I didn't want to have to explain to anyone what happened. So I just suffered in silence for a few weeks till I fully healed. Weeks. Couldn't have sex because I bled a bit every time I got a boner. And I had to get some new boxers because of my other pairs were too uncomfortable. But I never saw this woman again either.
What a pity.
She almost pulled your dick off, bro.
Yeah. She did. But I like that she was mad about it at the end.
Yeah,
she
she's
was
like, okay,
I'm over it.
You really inconvenienced me.
Oh my God, make it stop bleeding.
So did she get paid or not?
Yeah, I wonder if she did get paid.
Wow. That was sickening is a word that kind of comes to my mind.
Yeah, that's funny.
Jesus, dude.
I'm rereading the fucking...
She almost pulled his dick straight off his body.
And then he suffered in silence.
Like a good little...
Yeah.
Jesus, that made me so uncomfortable.
I love that the previous woman was also like double booked.
Yeah.
Imagine just getting railed like back to back.
I just think it's so fucking goddamn. Yeah, that's really intense. But I think it's for this guy. I just think it's really funny that like you're like paying these women and you're seeking them out and like they're like, oh, okay, I got another one. Get the fuck out of here. And then the other one, and then like she like hurts you and she's like, oh, okay, you're gonna be like a little crybaby about it. It's like, honey,
It's so fucking funny.
really living that sub life. Okay,
All
I
right.
love that. I love that so much. I'm so into that story. Is there more from him?
No, what's that?
Send more.
All right, send more because Lee is literally
Lee
jacking off to
is-
this.
Yeah, having a
Lee's
moment right
jacking
now.
off. All right.
Gabby and I are numb, so it doesn't affect us.
I'll
But just so you
read
guys know,
those.
yeah, no,
Do I really have bad energy?
no, I was fucking with you.
Okay.
We just didn't hop on the Jackass train enough for you at the beginning.
Well, I've realized that you guys just won't be on my team in the end.
You're
You're what? What team?
When I have a team, you
A
guys
Jackass team?
won't. Sure.
What team?
Yeah, a team. Haven't built it yet, but when I have it, you guys won't be on it. What are you doing on your phone?
What is this team doing?
nothing that you need to know.
Okay.
Mm.
Hi, I'm Gabby Lamb, and welcome to Worst Dates. Should have left it in the past. Hi, gorgeous honkers and Lee. So glad to finally have a stupid story to share with you. I just got this, so I'm reading this for the first time. We can all experience this together.
Cute.
Thanks for making me laugh consistently. I hope this isn't too long or confusing of a story. All right, well, let's see. Quite a few years back, I had been asked out by a guy who I used to date, kind of a second chance or let's reminisce scenario. I said, fuck it. And even though I now lived an hour away, decided to meet up. We met at a bar for drinks, and the first sign that this was going downhill was he ran into a friend at the bar. He barely spoke to me or asked how I've been at all. Great. Oof.
Mm.
After we went to his place, and to spare you details, we began hooking up. What were the details? Now, I remember I mentioned we used to date. Well, whatever the fuck happened between us then and now, The sex was good when we dated, and now absolutely terrible. He wanted to do shit. He wanted me to do shit he never talked about before. He wanted me to bite his fucking balls. Bite. Like,
You should have done
tug at the skin, and basically yelled at me to do that. Whoa. Now that's some jackass shit.
Well, he needs to go see that other girl.
Yeah, you do. You got to go see
Yeah.
the fucking dick puller, the dick tugger.
Mm-hmm.
I was mortified and got the whole thing over with as quickly as possible. You did it?
But honestly, why not?
That's wild that he yelled at you.
Like
Yeah, the yelling it's like, okay,
Bite
dude.
my balls. Bite them.
Because
Bite them.
then I wouldn't want to fucking do it because he wanted me to. I'd bite his dick instead.
Yeah. Ew, I hate that he yelled at me to do it.
I'm so fucking tired of men yelling at women.
Yeah,
Shut
come
the
on.
fuck up.
To make things worse, there was a lot of snowfall that night, and since he had driven me to his place and I left my car at the bar, he insisted I just sleep there and he'd drive me back in the morning before he had to work, instead of driving me back an hour in the unplowed snow at night. Okay, ugh, nightmare. I would have never had enough time the next morning to drive an hour home, clean up, and go to my job if he had not lied to me about what time he went into work. So when his alarm went off and I panicked about what time it was and asked to be taken to my car as quick as he could, he got mad and basically told me to shut up and wait. His attitude scared me a bit, so I shut up and waited. Ew. He then got really impatient and annoyed with me when I told him where my car was parked and gave him the wrong street to go down. I remember saying, "Oh, no, sorry, it was this street," and him literally screaming, "Well, why the fuck didn't you say so?" and whipped into a driveway to turn around. As he whipped out of the driveway, bam, he crashed into another car coming down the street and immediately started screaming at me and saying it was my fault.
Yeah.
classic.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I sat
The
in-
emotional intelligence is really overpowering.
I sat in silence while he got the other car's info, and we both sat in silence when he finally drove me to my car. I was 3 hours late to work that day with no real explanation why, without being super unprofessional. I got a write up for lateness. Needless to say, we never spoke again. Should have left it in the past. And also, fuck that guy. Worst date ever.
That's scary. Why the fuck do they think it's okay to fucking scream like that?
Okay, have you guys dated? Have you dated guys that have like extreme road rage?
Yes.
Really?
Oh, that honestly, I felt like myself kind of shutting down during
Yeah.
that story because I used to date someone
Yeah.
who would like smash the fucking radio. And like if I touch it, he would like smash it, be like, "Don't fucking touch it." And then if someone like cut him off, he would curse them out for like the rest of the ride. It didn't matter if it was 20 minutes, an hour.
Yeah.
Like the rage was like, I was like,
I've dated some real God. While I was reading that, I started having flashbacks to one of my more toxic relationships, and he was he was scared. I remember like him getting scary like this when they like yell at you and you're like don't know what to do, so you're like,
you just
okay,
shut
I
down.
guess
You're
I'll
like,
do
okay.
it. This guy that I dated, he was a fucking hothead. I remember like I got out of the shower. I was at his place. I took a shower, and I like stood on the bathroom mat. And he was like, "What the fuck? You just got off. You got the fucking mat all wet." And I was like, "I just got out of the shower." And he's like, "No, you need to fucking take the towels into the fucking shower and dry off in the fucking shower before." And I was just like, "What?" And he would get like really insane about like these little insignificant things and always be like, "It's your fucking fault. It's your fault. If you weren't so fucking like this, I wouldn't be mad." And you like believe it because you're like, "Oh, I guess you're right. If I was just better."
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh my God, that guy's scary as fuck.
I know. And again, if they're doing that in the beginning, it's only going to get worse as it goes on. I was on a date with the person that I was dating who had like the road rage. It was just rage in general. And someone was looking at me in a bar, and this person got up and slapped the person that was looking at me in the face, and then we got kicked out. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm done. That's
Yeah, no.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
Well, we've got our last one.
Okay.
Cute.
All right. And I'm just reading this for the first time. It's quite long. Hello, honkers and honkettes. I have been a fan of the show for a while and have listened to every episode. Aw.
Cute.
I'm a huge Gabby fan. Thank you. And actually just saw her perform at the Improv Saturday.
Cute.
Oh my God. Thank you. I had a meltdown.
Hunk.
It was not my best set.
Oh.
It was the lab. And I was just like, I came straight from that wedding and I
Mhm.
was just like, still in my wedding clothes. Needless to say, it was a very sloppy set. So I'm sorry you had to see that. I've been better. Okay. I'm a 27-year-old woman from the South. So it's needless to say that I've been on enough bad dates to probably never date again. But hey, where's the fun in that? God, I feel like by the time every woman is 20, we're saying that.
Right.
In the beginning of the pandemic, when everyone was very horny, remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I started talking to someone in February and we started going on social distance dates, taking his dog on walks, going on nature trails, FaceTiming, etc. Eventually, we decided we were going to rent a hotel and bring some of the sexting to life. Both of our roommates were very, very scared of COVID and did not want any guests over to our houses. I am a heavy smoker and occasionally a drinker. Sometimes I have a couple glasses of wine, but usually nothing too crazy. I had previously asked my date if he smoked, and he said yes. I baked some very strong strawberry and white chocolate edibles and brought a bottle of wine to the hotel. We meet in the parking lot and make our way inside, checking in and then going upstairs. We went to get the room. I go into the bathroom. When I come out, my date had started taking things out of my bag. Wine glasses, cookies, and helping himself. He had eaten 2 of my very strong strawberry cookies while I was in the bathroom. I am flabbergasted and explain that he is about to arguably have a bad time. He blows me off and says he will be fine. It's not his first rodeo. We talk for a while and then start hooking up. One thing leads to another, and we start having sex. It is just not hot, though. Very awkward and uncomfortable. We try a few different positions before he is panting and bursts into a panic attack and basically runs to the bathroom, locking himself inside of it. I knock on the door, and he tells me to leave him alone and give him space. I can hear him inside hyperventilating. I keep checking on him, but he keeps telling me to give him space. Eventually, I convinced him to let me inside and bring him water. He came back in the room and continued to have said episode all night long, laying beside me in the dark, refusing any and all help. I offered him numerous times if he wanted me to bring him home or to the hospital, but he told me no repeatedly. Oh fuck. Finally, around 6 a.m., he asked if I would take him to his parents' house. This man had been lying the whole time. We had been talking about having a roommate scared of COVID. This motherfucker still lived with his mom. Nothing wrong with living with your parents, even when you're older. He was in his mid-30s. But I do think there's something wrong with lying about it. While I brought him home, he kept saying his mom was going to know he smoked weed and was going to be so mad at him.
Bitch, did you hook up with a child?
Literally. He ended up texting me. Yeah. He ended up texting me after I dropped him off. And after I dropped him off, saying his mom didn't want him to see me again.
Is it the mid-30s, right?
I know it's mid-30s, but it's giving emotionally 14.
How bold of him to assume I wanted to see him again.
Yes, girl.
And then texted me a few days later saying he was sorry and asking to go out again. No honking way, dude.
Yes! No honking way indeed.
Whoa, fuck. Okay. A few years ago. Oh, is this the same story? That might be where it ended. Oh my God. But there's 2 more paragraphs. Hold on. That was fucking insane. I also love that he was like, it's not my first rodeo. And then like has a panic attack in the bathroom.
Yeah, he's like ready to sling dick. And then he's like, ugh.
And then goes home to his mommy who says that she doesn't want him seeing her again.
It's giving that guy that we prank called. But
what we need to do is we need to fucking animate these and turn them into like little animated stories because these are insane.
Okay, this needs to be a TV show.
If you can do that, please.
Right?
Oh my
if
God.
we could get an animator in here to animate these stories, fuck.
Please hit us up, DM us on Instagram.
Right.
Okay, this is going to be a fucking show. If you work in TV, please hit us up because
these
this
need
is
to be
good.
fucking animated.
But there's honestly nothing more disgusting, and I mean nothing, than a mama's boy.
Okay.
To that level.
Here's the thing. Every single story we've read today has proved another point of why men aren't truly the worst. Okay, moving on. A few years ago, I started talking to an old high school classmate of mine who was an EMT. Everything was going great. An EMT driver. Everything was going great. He was super sweet, but he never ate around me. Oh, weird. We would go out to eat and he wouldn't touch his food. I would cook dinner and he wouldn't be hungry, knowing I was cooking. One night he comes over and I have some friends over. We are all drinking and playing beer pong, playing beer bong when he leaves to go to the bathroom. He makes it about 5 steps out of the bathroom before full-on passing out and falling. We all rush around him and try to make sure he was okay. And when we were about to take him to the hospital, he came to. Gets mad at us for wanting to take him to the hospital. I'm thinking he has diabetes and his sugar dropped too low. So I'm trying to get him to drink some orange juice or eat some candy. This motherfucker refuses, gets mad, and leaves. Texts me later and apologizes. Couple days later, he gets fired from his EMT job for overdosing while on the truck.
He's a drug addict.
It's giving euphoria.
He was probably doing pills.
Well, you think?
He's probably on opiates. He's probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
And that's why he
yeah.
won't eat
Yeah, no appetite.
when you're on opiates?
Oh,
Yeah. And then you're going to the bathroom, probably like snorting it or something.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Mhm.
100%.
Yikey.
Yeah.
All right, one more.
Ooh.
I know, this girl, damn. This last October, I had been talking to this guy for about 3 months. He lived about an hour away, but we still tried to see each other every other week, if not every week with little trips. We had tickets to see my favorite band that night, and we were going with my best friend and her boyfriend. He invited me over to go get lunch beforehand and spend the day together. After I made my drive to New Orleans, I went straight to his house. A lot of New Orleans, still 2 New Orleans today, but when he opened the door, he had shaved his head bald and was sort of in the middle of what looked like a breakdown. He said he needed to be medicated and it wasn't safe to be around him.
Hot.
Oh my God. Told me that I made him uncomfortable
Oh.
and that he couldn't be around me or anyone else for that matter. He then told me I didn't have to nave if I didn't want to.
Shave, maybe? Leave?
Leave? Yeah. If I didn't want to. I left because what kind of psycho would stay after that? Fast forward to 2 months and I see him post on social media about his anniversary with his girlfriend from out of the country. He told me who he told me was his ex-girlfriend. Fast forward 2 more months and he is now thanking a new, different girl for her birthday presents on social media. Bullet dodged.
Truly. What the fuck?
All of those stories were fucking insane.
I hope everyone gets the therapy that they need.
It sounds like from today's episode that you guys need a lot of it.
And, oh, Lord.
We have a few more stories and we have some advice and stuff that came through Patreon. So join us on Patreon. We're going to record that right now. And
If you like our show, tell a friend and subscribe where you listen and join us on Patreon.
Send this to someone that you went on a bad date with.
Yes.
game right here, this one here.
Yes.
I think after every single episode, or, you know, even before, if you really are a true fan, if you're a true supporter, at the beginning of every episode, the second that theme song comes on, send it to 5 people that it would be fucking mad awkward if you like saw them in person, just to kind of like stir the pot a little bit.
Fuck. Those last stories were crazy.
No.
And guess what? I have merch. I have new merch out. Well, it's old merch, but it's new because we just reprinted it and you can buy it on my website.
And that link is in our description.
Sure is.
Love to see it. Bye.